Well, I know you could hear now, but this isn't how I wanted it to be. This is stupid. What's up, people? I don't understand. What the hell? What do you think? This is how it's gonna look for a minute. This is probably stupid because it's all glitchy, but I'm trying to make this look a little different because IVPAC, all this stuff's gonna be a little different. You're not hearing me out of this. Watch, I'm gonna do something really. So I put you back on here and you're fine. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Uh, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so for the last 2 or 3 hours, what I've been doing is working this, all that you see and all that you don't see because of other things. And now we're like this and stupid. I talk about new views. This is one of the new views. I'm gonna do some other things, but I realized like some of the looks of the channel was a little bit different. Okay, so what happened was I was like thinking, none of our stuff really. This isn't really like it's all about show. So I didn't want to be IVPAC centric. You know what I'm saying? So I took this one down and I changed this. Uh, so I didn't want to be IVPAC. That's why it looks the way it looks. You don't see our logos too much. Just some aircraft. I was thinking about flipping this. This show's gonna look a little wild for a little bit. This is how it's gonna look. I don't know what the hell I did. It's always something, man. It's always something. So the mic's fucked up. Okay, whatever. Mic's fucked up. I got you. I got you. Remember to bring some planes. There's some planes here. We talk planes. Really, what I wanted to do was talk to D. Um, okay, so I'm gonna lay into you right now, brother. All right, not like literally, but like here's the deal. Okay, here's what I got. Here's what you're gonna get. So I saw fiddle getters. I don't even need it to be whatever. Son of a bitch. I want to go check out mail because what happened here? Thanks for shopping. I shopped. What the fuck? The hell? Get out of here. I love these people. Just like you're gonna like help me out, huh? You're gonna help me out. Take me to the next level, huh? Well, I don't give a flying fornication. What the fuck? Yeah, no, this is all right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I gotta flip channels without flipping channels. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. So, Kay sent me some pictures. All right, he sent me pictures of these planes, and man, I don't know. All right, so 1479. Here we. I'm gonna go right down the list. Follow me. So 1479. Yep. All right. Actually, let's start with the top. 1490. First picture I got. Right. Okay. He calls it. I mean, I know you know you're playing. Don't give me. I'm not. I ain't trying to be about it. Okay. Like I ain't getting all of it. But I need to attack this. I need to attack this because I was gonna filter these in. Like I jumbled up some folders. Some of it's my fault. I jumbled up some folders. So I'm fixing the folders. And then I realized after I got into the folders that the ones that you sent were like, okay, this is crazy. So you got like planes in order now. In order now. Actually, you only got two shadows. So wait, 1476. You telling me 1476? You telling me the one? Yeah, it's got code. I'm gonna have to bring up the aircraft sheet. I really not prepared for this as well as I thought I was, but I got this. The full thing was is the one is up in there. One is up in there in particular. It says phase two on the fin. Why say phase two on the fin? So you know that it's chaos? That the deal? Okay, anyway, so Dominator, You show me. I was right here. Second picture, Dominator, which would be 1476, right? 1476. Looking at 1470. What the hell? All right. Now I'm going to show you this because I can. Yes, I can. This is not. This not. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Bear with me here. I can even show you this. Okay, 1476. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm all right. List. Not list. Just, I don't want details neither. Why is this such a pain in the butt? Tiles? Tiles. I don't need tiles. I don't need cut this screws. 5 details. List. Okay, 1479. We'll change up. Okay. This is the picture I got for 1479. Splat out. See the way it says phase 2 on the back there? Oh, this ain't right. I'm trying to do 1476. That was the second one. Bear with me. All right. Come with me. Come with me. Here we go. All right. 1476 is the picture I'm really referring to, all right? So this is 1476 right here. Boom. Dead. Comunista. All right? See that? Now, according to the list, it says Dominator. But if you look there and you see in that code there, it says L008. L is the code for lightning. Lightning. So if that's Dominator, that's not lightning. Now do you see what I'm talking about here? This is just part of my problem with these codes and why I don't know the pictures. Now, the main thing when you see it immediately is you have, I'm gonna count again, make sure I'm not stupid. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to count. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There are 22 lists, 22 planes on the list of planes in order about the pictures. There are 21 pictures. This right here is where my problem already starts. 21 pictures, 22 things on the list. Now, can I just assume that Dominator is not the second one? Now, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one down is also Dominator. That should be 1493. So looking at 1493, I can't find it. Look, here it is. Oh my God. Okay. It's 1493 is Dominator. It's like, what the hell, man? I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'm being steered. I don't think that's Dominator. Matter of fact, it looked like there's a... Is that a K? Because that's a sector, isn't it? See, I kind of know these. But this is my problem. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I know them, but if it wasn't me, nobody else would know, and this is the problem I'm dealing with. So, I don't know. This is why they need to be looked at and fixed. And if there's any other shots, these are great pose shots, by the way. Great. This is how everybody should be taking them. If you don't have something with a ruler, just little pose shots somehow like this. These are good pictures. That's how you should do it. But this is where the problem lies when I'm trying to figure it out. And this one, I got to admit to being stumped here. I don't even know what this one is. This is not going to be found again because I'm just lost. Here it is. Ain't that Dominator? I honestly don't know. Isn't it really cool how the left wing just follows at the top of the picture perfectly. It's a perfect straight line. Very good design there, D. KI brings us some very nice aircraft. See the way that shit works? Look at that thing. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about, though. That I don't know what the hell that is. If it is Dominator, there's my boy. What's up, D? Yeah, so that's it. Okay. So you got on the list that shows two. This is not one of them. This is not on your list according to what your list says. This is not the picture coinciding with the title, and it says you got two pictures of them. This is the only picture of this one that's in there. So you'll see why I have my problems, because that's my problems. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't right. I know that's not right. That's not right. So I knew that crap, but I also knew I'd messed up somewhere. Like I knew that it wasn't that wasn't it. I knew that wasn't it. So what I'm gonna do here is, wow, I'm gonna move these in here. Okay, that's Dominator. Boom, I got it. The picture's gonna disappear. So like the one that's marked as phase 2, is that really a phase 2? Or is that chaos that you put phase 2 on? Did you catch the earlier part? Because I just flipped that up there. It's like the first picture is 14. I can do it again. 1479 was the first shot there. The hell? God, I suck at this. Here it is. But now you and I both know that you made it. I think you made it because it's your complete coded. Hell, it's at your house, and it looks like you flipped everything. So I'm pretty sure that's chaos. But it's got phase 2 on the winglet, so I've got to assume that that's probably the case. I go with chaos. I'm assuming that's chaos. Just because. And I'm going to call it that too, because again, you built it, you've got it. You just marked it there for benefits. We'll call it benefits. Yeah. I will get this right. See, I can get some of them based off of just reading into the pictures, because I can see the pictures, and then I can go like, recognition in general. I mean, because I know some of your aircraft really good, but some of the ones that you like haven't flown much, haven't brought out much, I'm gonna have a little bit of problems with. So that's what I needed you for. Okay, but like I said, for my benefit, I'm gonna call it chaos, because I know that's what it is, So that's chaos. Man, you're here. Abby would go ape shit. So 80, 81, I'm going down the line. I don't think we need help recognizing this one. I mean, for real. Do you not think, do you think we got this one? I'm pretty sure we got that's the same picture. I just lowered it a little bit. I'm trying to swipe out. I'm doing all kinds of crazy shit. So anyway, that's why this thing looks different. I realize the glitching is probably going to have that, like, stiz up, so I'll probably do that. But, so, yeah, I think I know what one that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's different. And I think 80 is the same thing. You flipped it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. 80 is the same one. So I know that that's exile. So I'm going to put that in exile shot. See what I'm saying? This is where I was having issues. But here's another one, okay? This one, once again, this one is not marked in what I suspect was the same shot. This, who's got the horns? Honestly, don't know if you took another shot. I think, well, wait, is it 1482? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's the same. Okay, wait, so, I just dropped the shot. I'm an idiot. That's Apex? Is that an early ass Apex or is that a big ass Apex? Because I didn't think that that's what that was. I know, and most of these are because, well, dude, seriously, a lot of the ones that you took pictures of at the same time are coded for the 13th. So, yeah. Larger than normal apex. Okay. And clean looking, I might add. Boy, that thing is sharp. If Mark saw that, he'd be like, what you trying to do, man? Smooth up my vortex? Because it's not that it doesn't look like a vortex. I mean, not entirely, but it's vortex-like. So, okay, apex. Because, again, you flipped the other one so I could see the code on it. I know it said A. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Okay, so I got 2 shots of apex here. All right, and a bigger one. Sorry, I got to flip that transition. All right, so I know what that is. Go into apex there. You might, I don't know if you, okay, so you gave me the bigger one. Did you take a picture of one of your regular ones for regular viewers and shit? What do we got here? Oh, this is the phase 2. Okay, so this goes into chaos. I said that right? Yeah, okay. So getting it. We're getting it. We hitting up on it. We hitting up on it. Now, I know this. Wait, 1487. Hold on. I'm bringing you pictures. I'm bringing you pictures. This is everybody's getting a review. We'll just call this tonight's review of KIA's aircraft. How about that? This one's obvious too because, well, we can read the writing. There be Demon. I knew that anyway because Demon is pretty, like, Demon's obvious. Like, seriously. I'm just bringing this up because now that we're going through a review of KIA's aircraft, I'm going to bring them up here. Like, that one's easily recognizable, okay? Okay, you haven't brought that one out too terrible much, but, I mean, come on, man. That one, like, it's got a very distinguishable, like, look at that damn thing. It's a very distinguishing shape. You know what you're looking at. You know what you got. So, that's all I'm saying. It's like, okay, if you can't figure that out, can't nobody help you. You know what I mean? So, there's that. What I was worried about actually is, does that mean there's not a Red Dawn? You got Red Dawn on the list, but I don't know if Red Dawn is in here then. Because, what do we got here? Okay. Okay, confirmation. Oh, that was dumb. Sending you to the black hole. Oh, 1494. I'm just getting these numbers right. All right, this here. This is sector, right? That's sector, isn't it? Yeah, this is the car show. This is not a car show, it's a plane show. Come on, man. And I don't usually get a chance to do this because I don't have that many. Oh, sector 2. Okay. But still, like, sector 2, same family. So I'm like, in my file folders, it gets counted. So, okay. So, see, yeah, I got that. All right. And I got a couple shots of that one. And, like, that's a pretty plane. That's a damn pretty plane. It looks wicked. I like that. I like that. You could tell that plane probably flies pretty smooth because of I don't even know what to call that. Some, like, super elongated Delta Diamond. But, like, something like that. And you're like, yeah, that's hella good. Like, yeah, that's a good plane. It's a good plane. So, yeah, okay, wait. See, now this also clears it up because I just turned it into a black hole again. I'm moving them as I'm getting them. So I'm in the right because I'm trying to move them from one folder to the other. They're all under KIA, but I'm trying to, like, yeah, get this shit right. So, now this plane needs no introduction. Once again, if you need, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start off with the obscure one. That's almost like a quiz for everybody. If you don't know what this is, we ain't even trying to bother with you anymore. You can pancake your ass back to Chicago. Okay, I'm doing it that way because that one is, you look at the top, you're like, what is that? You might be a little confused, in which case you probably a little stupid, but because, like I said, this plane needs no introduction, and by that I mean once you get to the bottom of it, you like, yeah. Oh, I think we know what that is. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised you didn't, except that little man holding it up there probably couldn't hold up, one of the monsters. So yeah, yeah, that's one of the good ones too. You can tell by the damage to the leading edge and the nose and stuff like that. Like apparently that one's been flown a bunch. I can attest to that. That plane has been flown a little bit, just a little bit. Notice I still haven't said the name because all y'all out there should know what the hell that is. Especially because it's that lime green color. Not only does K like to make the big planes, but K also likes to make the loud planes. So that one doesn't have any prefixes like SH or XL or ES or whatever the hell. That's just a giant, or well, that one's not, but that's just a saber tooth. Okay, now we get down to the nitty gritty. Like, I want to confirm this one, all right? And I honestly don't think this needs confirmation because, again, I can read the code. But this, because this, again, according to your list, is not what it says it is. But that is lightning, right? According to your code, right there, LO8, that's lightning, right? This is his Dominator. So that's what I'm saying, because your list has got 22 planes, the pictures is 21. Somewhere or another, you probably compiled it and then threw one in that didn't make it on board. And it's probably that, judging by that, probably the first Dominator. Well, no, because you said Shadow's in here. According to your list, you actually have Shadow in here. Oh, you could zoom out and get it in. You can do that. Shadow's got 2 pictures too. So I'm going to clear this up for you because you were saying, yeah, you were saying, I was saying, okay, so again, lightning. Got lightning shots. Okay. Which again, thought about that. Okay, so then the nitty gritty. So we got, who's missing? We got Apex, Chaos, Demon, Exile, Lightning, Sabretooth, Sector. We not have any Dominator shots? Yeah, we got the one Dominator shots. You got that. Oh, so what I don't have is Red Dawn. Brother. Don't actually have the Blackhawks, except we've got the Blackhawks in flight, so we don't have to send pictures of that or anything else she was working on. So anyway, so let me rig this for you. So there's only got 2 left here. Wait, I got 2 left? Maybe that's right. Okay, hold up. This is a beautiful looking plane too. Just want to point that out though. I like that bihedral you got going on there. It reminds me of a little plane that I got over here, a little something working on now. See, that's got KK on the fin code, so I can only imagine actually using my brain. Don't want to do anything like that now, do I? But using my brain to figure out exactly if it's KK coded, that must mean that it's, drum roll please. Okay, now you throw me for a loop. Can it only be Sabretooth or an SNA 52 if it's got KK on the fin? She telling me this is another version of Sabretooth? Because it's got that flip over. Man, I don't want to sound like a dumbass, but you got me sounding like a dumbass over here. See, and there's no other code on it, so I can't tell. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, if I got another one, hold up. No, I know. I mean, I know that's not Sabretooth. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know that's not Sabretooth. Look at it. Sabretooth is very distinctive. Better shot of it from the other side. This one looks really cool. But that's not what I thought SNA 52 was, right? Or is it? It strikes me like that might be one of the planes that you made that I've never seen. Not even kidding, because you did say you had a couple of, like the ones that you've got an experimental, like Hellfire and Jetfire. I've never seen them. I've never seen Predator, I don't think. Panther? Jackhammer? Sidewinder? I mean, you got a pretty good fleet, and I have no idea what the hell they are. So, some of them I have not seen. I thought Red Dawn was smaller than that, though. I thought Red Dawn looked a little bit like Demon did. I mean, okay, Nothing really looks like demon. But you know what I'm saying? I thought it was one of those. I could be wrong. I could be wrong because again, like I'm trying to go through. Before I did the show, I've been really been kind of lazy today, but not literally, but I've been working this almost all day and then reviewing the pictures because I was trying to review the pictures to put up on here as I've been redoing the shows, and I realized that like this is. I mean, I don't know. I realized like I was going through the shots like, okay, what have I got a picture of here? What have I got a picture of here? And then going through your shots, well, like that was before, but and I saw that one and I'm like, okay, what the hell is that? I mean, only you. It's an N code. Did you see one on there? Wait, did you see it? I didn't even see it. Well, the N code is SNA52. Where's the N? Dude, are you serious? You saw the code? Where's the fucking code? Well, I gotta look at that picture again. Was it on the other side? Oh wait, you have it in front of you, don't you? Oh yeah, I'm kind of forgetting where you're at. Oh, you're not at work. Oh yeah, you probably have it in front of you. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, so yeah, that's an SNA 52. Well, hello there, SNA 52. I've never seen you before. Well, I mean, if I have, I've seen it like once. Because like I said, I know you've got some that I've never seen. But that one, yeah. Okay, so that's SNA 52. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. So now, you're going to have to get me some more pictures. Because that means I've only got 4 left. 2 of them are SNA 52s, including the ones that you just saw. The other 2 are just another one. So, hold on a minute. I got to create a new folder. Because I finally got pictures of SNA 52 that I wasn't even aware that I had. Now I am. Okay, so that's SNA 52. I'm introducing it for the crowd too. Y'all pleased to meet that one. And then we got the last 2 pictures of the exact same plane. And this one, like according to your list, I'll go with your list here first. Hold on. Back me up. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because on your list, SNA 52 is not even on there. See what I'm saying? Okay, these are the last 2 shots. Last 2 birds. And I got to tell you, for one thing, though, if I remember, I barely remember it. We talked about it on the show years ago. And then this. I don't think this is Shadow. This is the last one. Well, last plane. There's 2 shots of this one. Got that shot. Very good looking bird. A lot of little cuts back to there. Got some straight winglets going on there, and a upright fin, which we can show off on the other shot because it's that one. And then next one in line there, which shows the top, would be that. It's a pretty plane too. Man, you got some pretty aircraft. I mean, we all do. I'm not trying to belittle mine or anybody else's, but well, it's got to be like you referring to that one. If that's an original, like that's an SH. My God, that is Shadow. So wait, that's the trainer that you built in the lunchroom that did that pretty cool ass flying? I swear to God, it didn't look. Okay, you got me a little bit just because of the way like. That's not what I remember. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, because you built 2 that day, maybe 3. You wanted kind of destroyed, but you built 2 and the other one sucked. Because I remember distinctly we had a conversation about the one you had where you had one with back folds and it tumbled. You probably destroyed it because you didn't like it. But it had the back fold, and I'd said like, yeah, because you can't add the fold. You don't think about it, but when you make it, the fold adds more weight. As soon as you fold, no matter where you fold, that puts weight there. To a paper airplane, it means a lot. So no matter if you've got a pointy nose and a back nose, you put a freaking paperclip on the tail end of a plane with a pointy nose, it's gonna tumble because it thinks the front end is the back now, because that's where all the weight is. And that's what happens with the fold if you don't have enough in the front to counteract the back. And the one you built did that, and it tumbled, and I'm like, I know why it's doing that. I think before we destroyed it, or maybe you didn't destroy it, but when you did it, I like paper clipped it or stapled it or something in it, then it flew. Because that fold in the back, and it's like, yeah, as long as you do that, you're gonna like screw the balance up. You can fold back there, but then you got to either double up the front or staple it, retape it, or paper clip that damn thing to actually get it to, revert. Okay, so that is shadow. Okay. And I was remembering things a little bit right, because apparently that one, okay, that's not the original. Okay, that's fine. It did seem a little bit wider. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like it was completely unfamiliar. But I had that mental image of what we did with the fold in the back of the plane that you probably said, bleh, or you kept it after we fixed it. I don't honestly remember, because even we talked about it on the show, and you said, like, you would mention on the show that I'm thinking about back in the day that we were like, I don't remember where the hell happened to it. And I was like, it could be back in that locker, and I don't know. I don't know. I know I cleaned house before I left. So, I mean, it's not like a matter of that was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it came. So, okay, so anyway, people, if you were sitting around for that, there was an introduction to KIA's fleet. Apparently not all of them though. So I still, okay, so dude, fix me up, bro. So, cause I got nothing on Red Dawn. I got no Red Dawns. I don't have to keep installations open anymore. I got no Red Dawns. I got no Jackhammers. I got no Lightning X2s, which you say are different than Lightnings, because you actually have a different code for that, L versus X. Same family though, right? So technically, your contractor code should be this. Well, I don't know. You can just LX that, but or you like, well, we'll get into that. I don't know. You retired. Wait, you retired Lightning because you built Shadow, right? Which is my fault, because I don't have that updated up here. I've got Lightning X2 and Shadow all freaking active duty for you, which can't be the case, because I think you had said like Lightning was pretty basic and you're trying to get rid of it, so Shadow took his place so Lightning could be done, which means I got more work to do. God damn. And I didn't even need to ask you that, because that's literally in front of me without even asking you. So like, sometimes, man. I mean, it does make me feel bad that I've been spending, I don't know how long, a couple hours, like, fixing up everything. Everything's up to date. And I stumble across something like this, and like, oh, I forgot this. And I didn't even need to ask. I didn't even wait anybody. There it is. Okay, so, yeah, anyway. So, Lightning X2, don't have a shot of that. Jackhammer, Panther, Predator, Hellfire or Jetfire, if you have those. They were experimental, so if you don't, it's not that big a deal. Apparently, you working with it and probably use the tech on something, because they probably didn't come out of experimental. Anyway, Red Dawn, Sidewinder, don't have any shots. Got one shot of Dominator. Hey, one is good enough. At least I got the shots, because I know you're just giving me the shots so I can have the shots, and yabba yabba yabba. I got them. That's cool. But I'm gonna need a few more pictures though. Yeah, Lightning was okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, that clears that up. All right. Yeah, you need, or I need, or we need. I said the ones listed. I was basing that off the. I would like a Lightning X2, because if Lightning's retired in place of Demon's got its role, then because Lightning X2 is actually, according to that, only your close to short range support plane. So I'm guessing that's. Damn, you got all fucking trainer things covered, don't you? Okay. Yeah. So Jackhammer, Panther, Lightning X2, Predator, Hellfire or Jetfire if you're, I mean, that's, experimentals don't matter. If it's accepted on the front line combat, shit like that, yeah. Sidewinder, And I think that's it. If there was a difference between Sector 1 and Sector 2, like, because you got Sector 1 is, like, we've got Sector, but 2 was, that's your dead aircraft, and Sector 1's experimental. I'm assuming, again, one of a technology demonstrator, you got that stuff and borrowed onto it. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, so, do you know when you retired Lightning then? Like, as soon as Shadow came out? A little bit afterwards? Normally we'd like to say, like, sometimes when the plane sucks really bad, you're like, get rid of it. And then, like, your test flight, well, not your rollout date, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get some flights in a little bit to realize, like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Unless, it's, again, like, if it's something, Mark Draco, he kept Draco for a while, but I mean, like, a lot of us, like, you make your first plane and you realize it's a flying bus, and once you, like, it could be your second plane, you're like, I gotta retire that piece of crap. So as soon as you built the next best one, you're like, it's out. Doesn't happen often. I mean, like, if you keep it in real time, a lot of times it's more like, uh, real time, you worry about recomplimenting, changing the fleet out. It's like trade up a 1-for-1, so you got, it sucks if you got 600 of them, but if you got like 40 of them or whatever, I mean, the real military, you got 300, you got to change them out, the real 300. Unless you're the current modern day U.S. Air Force, in which case you get rid of them and then you wait 5 years before you have the replacement, and then you expect one to fulfill 3 other planes' jobs. So, I don't know. Looking at you, F-15s and F-22s. They had 700 F-15s in its heyday at one point, and we bought like 150 F-22s. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, they can do the job. Huh? Well, they're more expensive, so they got it, right? Yeah, whatever. That just means when they crash, it hurts more. They don't seem to understand that at all. But to be fair, we don't also understand that drones matter. Like we look at it, we still, a lot of us, me especially, if you've been following it for a long time, we look at it as manned aircraft. And like, if you had an F4, you replace it with F-16s. And I mean, we had 1,300 F-16s to replace the 1,700 F4s that we had at one point. Pretty good trade-off, but I mean, also considering we just keep paring down, it's a pyramid scheme. Apparently we're working on one fighter to rule them all, which will happen in another 50 years at this rate. And first fly in 50 years, and then like 20 years more we'll actually have them fielded. But anyway, yeah, that's what we keep doing. I mean, like, it's like 1980, there was like 17 different types of fighter in the U.S. Air Force. Now there's 3. Because they can do it all, apparently. I mean, seriously, you think about it, like the F-35 is apparently supposed to do a little bit of what the F-15 did, the F-16, the A-7, the A-10, the F-111. F-15 Strike Eagle is supposed to do what the F-111 did. But they're the only ones that are kind of exclusive. But the F-16 is supposed to like take the place of 8 different planes now. The F-35, because it's supposed to also replace the 16, and the A-10, and the A-7. Consider all the planes that the Air Force used to have. And the F-15 basically is just supposed to be replaced by the F-22 with a little bit of the F-16 thrown in. Or the F-4, because we had all 3 of them at one time back then, now we don't. So anyway, bad segue, but I'm just saying, like, in the Paper Air Force, Paper Air Corps, we can do a 1-for-1. We can do that, and, like, if you had 3 Lightnings, you can replace them with 3 Shadows, or you just say, well, Lightning is so basic and it sucks. Well, I built the first Shadow. I built a test fleet of 5. They're going to be accepted. Lightning's gone. Anyway, ultimately, my question is, when do they retire? Hey, Mark's on too. What's up, man? Sorry, I got on a rant. I wasn't following that. So anyway, blah, 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 blah. X2 is, yeah, Lightning X2 is listed as your close to short range supporter. Lightning base was Electro Trainer, which is what Shadow is, so it's gone. So when was it gone? So I'm gonna close that out. What y'all think about this? Keep in mind this is in flux, but what y'all think about this new background so far right now? It's kind of crazy and it's a little bit busy, but I was trying to make it look different because, like I said, I'm trying to take away the IVPAC since this is a paper flight and more thing, and we kind of don't paper flight so much. And we talk flight. Hey, I threw the Air Force in there, but you know what I mean? So I like a little bit less branded with IVPAC shit. I did that with Paper Aircraft Weekly too because I've turned that into like a talk about flights from other people's show. So there's less IVPAC branding there too. I mean, it'll be in the cards on YouTube, but like a show, if you watch a show, there's nothing to it. Oh, it looks cool now too, by the way. I've changed a lot of stuff. I've changed a lot of stuff. And I ain't even done yet. I mean, obviously, if this sucks, I'll change this too. But, oh man, when you guys get back on the show, we got some work to do because we got some cool shit to make, bro. If any of you too, Mark, since you're on here, I'm going to ask you, Dalton, you find it too, but like, if you find a cool, I got this really cool AI created like thing ready to go for the show that's like a news desk in an aircraft hangar. So we can do like IVPAC news or paper aircraft news, and we can put us up like I'm sitting right here in this little bitty corner. Yeah, put us up there in an aircraft hangar doing the news that we come across. I'm thinking like that. What do y'all think? Think that'd be cool? I actually got it, the background done up, ready to go. It's actually quote unquote paper aircraft hangar. No real airplanes in there. There's paper aircraft. Yeah, it looks pretty hot. AI does some, AI does some weird shit. Because for some odd reason, paper aircraft have to have landing gear if they're in a hangar. Even though they're hanging from the floor, the ceiling, I don't understand. But you got to have landing gear if you're in a hangar, apparently. So AI is kind of like AS, artificially stupid. I don't quite get how that works. But anyway, yeah, retired. You say Panthers retired too? Sweet, brother, sweet. Shortly after rollout, Hellfire and Jetfire retired. What do you mean? What do you mean by Hellfire and Jetfire retired Panther? Why'd you put Panther? Panther is as well. And why'd you put X2 is? Like X2 is. Oh, the roll? I mean, the roll. That's fine. Back to your sheet and find out if everybody's based right. Okay, so Hellfire and Jetfire retired. Oh yeah, I knew that. No, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't have to ask that. You retired them in 13, dude. They've been retired for. Fuck. You know what I mean? I didn't need that. They've been white. I knew this. But Panther might be retired. Panther's your light bomber, and you don't really have anything listed. Fighter bomber, light bomber. You don't really have anything listed as a replacement. So, all the rest of your active aircraft are like active for a reason. So, unless you got something new in the works that rolled out, we see lightning, that means rolled out shortly afterwards. So, how about this? I'll give you till like, because Shadow rolled out June 18th of 2019, we'll just close it out at the school year of 19, so we'll say August 31st, 19. That's usually a good thing to do, because it kind of signifies like, okay, you got to the end of, our quote-unquote fiscal year is the school year. I know we've been out of school for a long time, especially some of us, but I like to use that as a thing, so that means at the close of the year, August 31st, you're done. And that it kind of would have given you time to like build up a little bit of Fleet of Shadows to replace the Lightnings. I'm going to have to make sure I go through the installation list to make sure that you're covered. All right, man. Yeah, you go get packed up. That's cool. Where's home anyway? Fuck. You don't have a home? Somewhere down there? Okay, so yeah. And like, okay, so in the background, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, because I've got it up and it's like more work I can get rid of, I'm going to, why is it red? Yeah, I know. Oh, I can save it from there? Okay, cool. The document has been modified. Okay, I need to check the installation list because I need to see. So yeah, give me them pictures. Email's better because, well, email's not better. It's just that it's going to work. Oh, hey, peep this. I'll let y'all see this. Mark left, but I can show you this shit. So this is what we got to deal with here. Check this. This is pretty cool. This is the AI created background that I'm playing around with. Pardon the back. Pardon the back. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's pretty hot. I mean, I don't know why I let AI do it. I could probably create something, and I've been working on it, but wasn't like happy with how it's turning out. I mean, even though actually right now it is working, so I got that one to do. There's another one too. Oh, the fuck. Yeah, that one's not bad. Um, the other one is uh bear with me. There's a bear with me. None of us know what the fuck that means. That one sucks as far as this one. Check it. I don't kind of like how technical the background of the hangar looks. Like it looks like we're on the freaking Cygnus. If anybody knows what that is, how about this? It looks more like a star destroyer. A lot of stations along the side there make it look more like a factory than a hangar, but it's kind of cool. It gets me the point across. We're at the desk. There's the screen. You see what I'm trying to get there. So that's kind of what that might look. Y'all, anybody out there watching, get used to it. That might be what we get here in the future. I'm kind of looking at that. So as far as our new look goes for maybe the Inside IVPAC show, or Paper Aircraft Weekly, one or the other. Just because I know it's got to do with like airplanes and looks and shit. And I'm just realizing how stupid this fucking little window looks. But anyway, so let's see here. Where'd it go? Damn, dude, why you gotta be like that? Okay, so I gotta bring up installations again, cause I'm a fool. All right, so okay. Well, I just want to make sure that these are all correct. Woof. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Panther? What's with that Panther question mark, bro? You not sure? Like, well, it's a fighter bomber. It's a light bomber, so I'm assuming it's still active. So anyway, so you got Lightning, Jackhammer, Panther, Chaos, Predator, Exile, Apex, Sabretooth, Sidewinder. Wait. Oh yeah. SNA 52, Red Dawn, Sector 2 Dominator, Demon Shadow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, fuck. I need it. There's an easier way to do this and I'm being stupid. There. Okay, so that's 15 records. 14 records. Okay. So you're missing a squadron. You're missing, holy shit. You're missing 5 squadrons. Dude, we got to get you manned up. I didn't even know this was a problem. That means I got a lot of work to do. Fuck. Well, so I'm looking at the sheet, the aircraft sheet. Obviously, you have 15 aircraft that I just listed active. You have 14 squadrons total, one of which is taken up by your experimental detachment, one of which is taken up by the reserves. So it's a rescue unit, or that's a regiment, right? Yeah, you got a rescue regiment, and then you've got the 20th training squadron. Fuck me. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking at like the newer one that doesn't exactly have to be the older one, even though I'm probably, yeah, 14. Okay, no, I got it right. I'm not doing stupid. Okay, so anyway, yeah, 14 total lists in the installation sheet, of which 3 are comprised of a little bit of everything. Oh, and Sabretooth is doubled up. You got Sabretooth and Sabretooth SH, which I know is like the bigger one. So that means, oh my God, it means I got a lot of work to do. That means, fuck. With 15 aircraft, Actually, technically 16 if Sabretooth SH counts. But you only have 14 squadrons, and 3 of which are specialized various aircraft, so they're shot out. You take those away, there's 11. So there's 5 more planes I need to base. 5 more squadrons you need to get. Yeah. Yeah. Did we lose you? Where'd you go? Everybody pause chatting here for a minute. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. Shit. People, this is why a man's work with this crap is never done. I've had to deal with this mess for a while. Luckily, I kind of enjoy this. So, and I do. I enjoy doing this, actually. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it could be better, but like the sheets make it friendly to do, so I don't mind. Somebody's got to do it, so I'm doing it. And all I really got to worry about is why in the hell I don't understand why the hell the boom mic isn't functioning. That's the one aggravating thing about it. I don't understand. I set all this crap up in the damn mic. You got to hear me off. I think this one. I think the camera. So it's actually turned out really cool back there. I just don't know if I want to stick with this because it's awful busy. So if this turns out to be a longer show, which it's already going on about an hour. Damn. Yeah. You had to deal with that mess. So you can see where that might be not so cool. But anyway. So yeah, apparently I got some KIA work to do. I didn't think that would be a problem. But that's okay. So, like, anyway. So you're getting me the pictures. I got to rebase some planes, which means I need 3 sheets open because, well, I need 2 sheets open first, and then after 1 sheet is open, I can double up the other sheet. I need to make sure that the rolls signify the aircraft correctly. Break it down one by one. Here we go. Apex is, in fact, the Interceptor, Red Dawn, short to medium range attack. Yes. Exile, medium to long range strike. Yes. SN-852 is a medium bomber. Yes. Lightning X2 is the close to short range support. Yes. I did do this right. Sabretooth is a heavy bomber, heavy airlift. I'm guessing as Sabretooth SH must be the oversized airlift because I do have it there. Oh yeah, you had Jaguar and Liger too. Man, dude. Forgot about those. Yeah, you had 2 others that we were talking about, big cats. Anyway, Panther is a fighter bomber. Light bomber, correct. Medium airlift as well for SN-852. Yeah. Predator is the dogfighter, yeah. Which I think I used the rolls to get the aircraft and vice versa, so that should be accurate. Dominator is the lead-in large trainer. Yep. Demon is the lead-in small trainer. Yep. Shadow is the Latro trainer. Yep. Sector 2 is the dead. Yep. Jackhammer is the patrol fighter. Yep. Chaos control. Yep. And that's it. So that's accurate. I just need to make sure that they're actually placed correctly. Because, damn it. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. I just got more squadrons to create. At least I got more squadrons to create. So, yeah. So, anyway. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to kill this because I got a little bit of work to do and I'm a little pissed off. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it. I'm not mad that my boom mic's not working. That's not really why. But I did want to make it a quicker show because I'm surprised everybody with the show. I want to get this out, let everybody see what we're planning, how this is looking. Um, you see that this like what this looks like. Y'all can say like, "Hey man, this looks like crap," or "Hey, this looks kind of cool," or whatever. um, all and nope, I can't do that. I need to actually not do that. So I need this. So cock and balls. Actives. Okay. Yeah, so everybody can like have their point of view, see what this looks like. Um, Give us a comment whether or not they like this. I might not do this because I kind of like what it was getting at, but I also kind of like it's really busy for the thing, so I don't know if we'll stick with it. It's not bad, but it ain't great. Um, it maybe the background will, like a lot of times, the background will probably change. So, and if we do any folding and flying and shit like that, obviously will change. Um, I did actually realize why, like I was talking about how your view was gonna. If you remember the last show, I said I was gonna, your views are gonna change, and this obviously did a little bit. But one of the things I was gonna do was change how my top-down approach was, and then I realized after playing with it why it won't be changing. I now just have to either bite the bullet and change it up by way of this camera is going to be the down and you're going to get a different face view, or the other one's just going to remain. Because, again, once I realized my downward camera that you've been getting the downward views off of, the reason why it's been the way it has been is because you're not oscillating. Screw it, I don't need, just kind of warm. Yeah, it's gonna change because that the camera won't change because the view won't change because the camera's got no zoom. So the only way to bring it down and bring it up is to either manually do it to studio or physically do it manually via the armature, and that's what I did. So I'm either going to stick with that, and I kind of like to stick with that, or I'm going to let you do it from up here, which I've done before, but we'll see. Yeah. In the meantime, I got work to do. In the meantime, like, I got work to do. You guys got work to do. Let us know. See if this is going to be one of the things that'll be in the rotation. The other show is going to look different next time you see it. This show's going to look different next time you see it. And that's the way it's got to be because Stone Cold said so. That's not just the reason. Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. People out there, thanks for watching us. We got some good views. We got some good shots. Got some things straightened out that I needed straightened out. I need more pictures. Um, yeah, you guys know the drill.